We're here at AES New York 2007, and opposite of me is Malcolm Toft, the legendary Malcolm Toft, sitting behind his desk, the desk he is so proud of. Malcolm, what can you tell me about Toft as a company in a nutshell, and especially about the new desk, the ATB?
Oh, in a nutshell about the company, that's kind of different.
A nutshell.
You didn't warn me about that one. The idea behind Toft Audio really is just to produce the same kind of products that I've always been producing, you know, for audio professionals. The Trident legacy that, you know, I started all those years ago, and it's just built on that same solid foundation of equipment that's designed by recording engineers for recording engineers that have a particular sound to them that I suppose is my kind of trademark, if you like, you know.
And not resulted in this product?
Yeah. This came about because quite a few people at trade shows asked me if I could build a summing amplifier for them for their DAWs, and of course, when I said that I could, then it was, well, can you add some EQ? Can you add some auxiliary sends? You know, this kind of stuff. And when I researched the market, the thing that they also wanted was really high quality audio. And when I researched the market, I found that there were very few consoles around that provided these facilities. And I realized that if I could combine the high audio quality with the sort of facilities that people want these days, such as many inputs to the mix, good quality EQ, lots of routing, lots of facilities, then maybe we had a good product. And it's turned out to be that way. It's been a very successful console.
Now this console is very neatly priced. Actually, yes. People starting to ask questions, how can you do it for such a low price? Is it really that quality?
Yeah. What I did when I set out to design this, I didn't look at the price point at all. I didn't build it down to a price. I've designed this console like I would a console 20 years ago, like an original Trident. This is designed to be like a mini Trident Series 80. It's individual channel cards, not surface mount, plug-in integrated circuits, regular conventional through-hole components, so it's really easy to service. What I did is I built them in blocks of 8 so that you can take a block of 8 out and take out an individual channel card. But my point is that I designed it like that, specified it, did all the drawings, didn't compromise in any way on the audio quality, on the mechanical quality. Then we looked, how much can we get this made for? And we were very surprised that by building it offshore and buying it in the quantities that we could afford to buy them in, we could get the price down to a really good point. So actually everybody wins. I get my products out to a wide range of customers, and the customers can afford to buy the console. And the quality that we've had back from our overseas manufacturers has been excellent. It's been just as good as if I'd had it made in England. So everybody wins, really.
So it's produced in Asia. It's shipped over to your premises in the UK and then checked for quality?
That's right, yes. We ship to both our American office or warehousing facility, and we ship to our UK warehouse, which is our hub for the whole of Europe. And we have test personnel at the factory, at the warehouse. Every console is unpacked. It is tested with its own power supply. It is completely and thoroughly every facility checked. It is then repacked and shipped out to our dealer or whoever it's going to go to. So thoroughly tested, yeah.
One of the most appreciated features is the equalizer system in there. I know that. My clients tell me so. And they're especially impressed by the low frequency EQ because it's so tight and it's so versatile also for bass guitar and kick drums. How did you do it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's not rocket science, any of this. It's circuits that I've used before. It's actually a shelving control, and again it comes from, you know, the old Trident consoles, which we designed with our ears. You know, we were all recording engineers. I started off as a recording engineer, so everything I design with my ears. You know, I then look at what it's actually doing, you know, technically, electronically. But the first thing we do is when we design any circuit is listen to it. So all this stuff is designed with our ears, and we've chosen frequencies, we've chosen turnover points, we've chosen components that sound right, and that's what it's all about. We're not a bunch of technical, you know, heads, if you like.
Measurement freaks.
That's right. Yeah, you know, I will compromise something on measurement if it sounds right. You know, and people are all about, oh, you must have this percentage of distortion and this noise figure and that, and I've learnt over the years that it isn't about that, it's about how the thing sounds. And you do some weird and wonderful things sometimes and say that shouldn't work, but it actually does, you know, and that's the way that we design equipment, you know, that's what it's used for. You know, it's your ears that are the final judge, not a piece of test equipment. I can't tell you, if you say to me, your equalizer doesn't sound very good, and I can't convince you by saying, but on the specification and looking at it on an oscilloscope and a test set, it looks perfect.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. No. It's what it sounds like. So we start from that, and then we look at what it's doing from an electronics point of view. And I think that's, you know, the key to it.
Any extra options coming up? I heard about a meter bridge.
Yes, we are designing a meter bridge. We've kind of got the meter bridge design pretty well nailed down now. We are expecting that to be in production around the early part of 2008, around January, February. We are hoping to be able to start shipping those. They've been long waited for, and it's a popular item that people want. It will hook into the direct outputs from every channel, so they'll be able to read the sends to DAW. And it will swivel on the top of the mixer.
And will there be some sort of a split, because those direct outputs could be used for your multi-track device?
Yes, that's right. That's the point. It will meter whatever is going to the multi-track. It will be a full 12-segment bar graph display, the same as we have on the outputs of the console. So it should give people what they want.
It's doing quite well in Holland. Is that the general thing in Europe?
Very much so. We have at the moment in England a #1 hit album that was recorded by a band called Hard-Fi. That was all tracked and mixed on the ATB console, and in fact they've given me a credit on the album for it. So we're you know, sales are extremely good. We can't get enough of the consoles, you know, which is fantastic. And we've got some very high-profile clients like Peter Gabriel's producer Chad Blake. Leeds College of Music, they have 3 of these consoles. Jamiroquai's bass player Nick Fife, he has one. So yeah, we've got a very good range of clients, you know, and some high-profile clients.
You're showing this console built into an Argosy console. Is it this console dedicated to especially this desk?
Yes, they have built a console specially for it. I think it looks fantastic. They are going to modify it when we do the meter bridge, make it slightly higher so that it will incorporate the meter bridge. But yeah, it's great because now you can have a patch bay built into the console and the whole thing looks integrated. So yeah, I'm very pleased with what they've done. So,
Malcolm, congratulations with your achievements.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for this interview.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Thank you for watching.